Hello, EvoPod listeners and viewers. Here we again with another EvoPod. I'm your host SK, and this is
I'm Ruben.
where's your host thingy lah?
Okay, right. I'm your other host, Ruben.
Okay, today's topic will be how to overcome weight loss plateau. Obviously, this is something that we all overcome actually
Yeah.
because it at one
Weight loss
point
plateaus are just.
it's a normal thing. I would say
Yeah.
it's a very common thing. I don't think everyone will lose weight continuously throughout the week, every week.
I mean, if you try to lose more than a certain body fat percentage, are you even human?
Yeah,
Like under 3% is. I mean, 3% is like your uh is like survival point really.
yeah. So
Below that, you're not even alive.
you don't need to go beyond
Human.
10%. All no need lah
Yeah.
to lose
But
weight.
then, like, if you're thinking like you're all continuously going to lose weight, or if you're continuously going to build muscle, you need a reality check lah.
Yeah, you want weight loss plateau happens mainly because of the metabolic adaptation that happens in our body. But that's how our body works. A lot of people are afraid of this metabolism adaptation, like your metabolism is decreasing. That's how it should be, because whenever you try to lose weight, your need will decrease. So when your need decreases, your overall
Yeah.
your need decreases, and then what else will decrease? Your body weight will decrease. So hence, your overall energy expending ability for the body reduces. So this is what we call as sometimes a metabolic adaptation that happens in your body. This is why you
And
plateau basically.
generally speaking, there's like a sweet spot in which you can actually perform daily tasks and uh, be generally mobile and healthy. And that is something that you'll have to find for yourself. A
Mm.
body fat percentage, if it's too high, you're going to be lazy. Of course, you're going to be lazy. You don't feel like carrying your weight around, and you're going to just sit around all day and not move. If you're too underweight, not to say underweight, like if your body fat percentage is too low, you're not going to have enough energy to move around. It's going to be completely, you're going to be completely exhausted because you don't have the energy to move around. So both sides of the spectrum is, I mean, both extremes of this spectrums is, not to say, to a certain extent unhealthy, actually to every extent unhealthy,
That's healthy.
but
Yeah.
but it it depends on your goal, honestly. The midpoint is what you should strive to reach, because the midpoint is where you're going to be able to perform relatively healthy, relatively mobile, and do your daily activities as easy. And that is the range in which you will be able to push through your plateaus and keep working towards bettering yourself lah. If you're going to try to do that at either one of these extremes, you're just setting yourself up for failure, honestly.
And when you are reaching the midpoint, it's your optimal energy and your optimal level of body in functioning. Like you can lift heavy and you can perform in the gym very good. Your intensity will be high. Then your recovery rate will be good, and then even the progress also will be better. And what most people, yeah, obviously you want to lose weight, right? You go under deficit, and then you are you already, for let's say you want to reach a certain body fat percentage, but when you are nearing to the targeted body weight or the targeted body fat percentage, you will definitely feel very fatigued, less lethargic. If not saying it, they will say lethargic, right?
Yeah,
Lethargic.
lethargic, yes.
Yeah, something like that. You feel uncomfortable with your daily activities. So these kind of things obviously will lead you to uh, do less activity in your daily lifetime, like throughout the day. and then you will plateau. Obviously, that one is I think normal.
I think we can call that pseudo plateaus lah, because
Yeah,
it's literally you're setting yourself up for the plateau
yeah,
by
yeah,
diminishing your activities.
yeah.
Like if you were actually going to reach your genetic plateau, then but that will take years lah. That will
Mm.
take what 20-30 years of lifting before you actually reach your genetic plateau. I
Not
mean, going a
exactly.
certain spot
Like
lah.
there are people who plateau very fast. I have seen
Serious,
people,
bro.
yeah,
Damn.
lifting. That means they work hard really on their. Like, have you seen Kai Green's body when he won natural?
Oh yeah.
The one like he reached his genetic potential very high, lah, like, literally. So
Bro,
another thing
beyond
that,
that.
yeah, what else I think that you can break this weight plateau is like to increase your need. Obviously, the only thing that you have as your last weapon, like I always say this, like you wanna lose fat, it's like the weapon that you are slashing your fat. The last weapon that you have is walking, increasing your
Walking.
need, yeah, doing more simple stuff, but it increases your energy expenditure continuously.
You have a house, clean the damn house.
Clean the damn house.
Every day you clean, also you are spending a lot of calories already. You see.
And if you're plateau also, you cannot be in deficit for a very long time.
Yeah.
You cannot be like, you have to increase the calories, like try to, i i I will increase my calorie if I'm plateau, but people afraid to increase their calorie because they will gain weight, because it's,
They think they'll
they
gain
think
weight.
that they gain weight.
Yeah.
Not exactly, actually. Like, you won't gain weight, you will gain weight because of the water content, because the carbs, obviously you're going to increase your carbs, and then the carb will absorb more water, the holds water in your body, so obviously your body weight, it increases. That doesn't indicate
I
that you're
I think the
gaining fat.
misconception.
Yeah,
I think the
misconception.
misconception is because a lot of people who just they say increase calories means they'll go on 1,000 calorie surplus,
Ah,
200, 300 calorie surplus, right? I, and they gain excessive amounts of weight extremely fast.
yeah,
They
true.
just become that extremely fat. Like they hold too much fat too fast, and that is probably the reason why all this misconception actually is birthed because of these kind of things. But if you're going to go on a 300 calorie surplus, or even 100 calorie surplus, it's not going to show much. You're going to gain weight, but you know how long it will take before you actually gain weight.
Yeah,
It's going
because
to take
like
a
a
long
simple
time.
a simple term that you can remember, like, if one day diet is not going to make you to lose fat, one day of calorie surplus, it's not going to make you fat. So it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah, that's how your body works. Because uh the way I look at it, people think uh your body gains weight over the years, not over the days, or you can understand that it accumulates over the
Yeah.
years. So what most people think is a body reacts very fast. Sometimes it's the body reacts doesn't it reacts fast, but it doesn't process that fast.
In the morning when you wake up, right, you're going to see an extremely dry weight. And what I mean by dry weight is, for you would have
You're
slept for six
dehydrated.
to eight hours. You would have been
Yeah.
you would have been fasting. That essentially you're fasting that entire time.
Mm.
You'd be dehydrated. You don't have food in you. You would have taken a dump. All of that. Once you've done that, that is your dry weight. You would that is the smallest weight you'll be throughout in the entire day. And as you go throughout the day, right, you're going to have your breakfast, you're going to have your lunch, you're going to have your tea, your dinner, your supper, whatever crap that you have. At the end of the day, you're probably going to look like you ate an entire planet. You're going to have like at least 3 or 4 kilos extra on
Extra.
the scale
Yeah.
because
End of
you
the
would
day.
have eaten. Because you would have eaten. The next day, you're going to go back either to the same weight or probably a few grams a few grams heavier, which is not even going to show on the scale. Why?
But
why?
yeah,
Why get
that's why
upset?
yeah, you shouldn't be, that's why you shouldn't be afraid to increase your calories back. Like, it's a lot of involves in holding on water. So what, this is why you should increase the calories back again, because you want to gain back the energy that you lost, and then the strength, the intensity. So your body will make you feel better, and then you might, some people have lost weight because they increase calories. This is why we call it reverse dieting. During this reverse dieting, right, people, what they do, they increase the calories back slowly. What it will do is improve your BMR, which is basal metabolic rate. So while you're increasing your metabolism, and then so you increasing your metabolism, that means your baseline calorie is increasing, right? Because your BMI is increasing, that means your baseline calorie intake is increasing. So automatically you're going under deficit, you're in deficit, and you're losing fat. So that's how you lose fat. You can understand, right? That's how
Yeah.
this reverse, yeah, that's how this reverse dieting works. But obviously there are a lot of criteria when these kind of things happen. Some people lose weight, some people don't, some people maintain, depending on how low they go under deficit, how much body fat percentage they at currently, and how their body are reacting towards the calorie intake.
I think people just don't understand that calories matter. Calories is all that matters.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's behind our shirts, in fact.
yeah,
The gym
yeah.
shirts, calories matter.
Yeah,
But the
it's on
thing is,
coach, it's on coach one.
yeah. The thing is, right, when you're going on a surplus, when you're going on a deficit or whatever, if you want to lose weight, you're going on a deficit. If you want to gain weight, you're going on a surplus. And it all depends on how fast you want to reach the goal. And if you're trying to reach too fast, there is more chances of you screwing it up if you want to reach that goal fast. But if you're going to take your time and go slow with it, as in even a 50 calorie increase or decrease will make a change
You,
if you're
yes,
willing to actually be consistent and slowly go with it throughout the year.
you
It's
know,
going to take years,
yeah,
but you're gonna get there.
about the 50 calories, right? During my contest prep, when I was like my lowest body fat percentage, I was around 1,400 calories. To reduce
Good.
50 calories, I have no heart to decrease that 50 calories, because I know that 50 calorie will make a huge difference. At the same time, I don't have the heart to do that. Like, because the amount of food that I'm going to lose is quite a lot at that right moment. That's a lot.
I can
50 calories
imagine
is a
it.
lot. Yeah, because
Yeah.
what I'm saying is 50 calories is a lot. What you should know that even the 50 calories matters. Reducing 50 calories per week also matters. Reducing 100 calories is also matters, because you no need to be in deficit like 500 or 1,000 calorie for you to lose weight. Obviously, okay, people no need to know that you can reduce 1,000 calories. Let's say you reduce 1,000 calorie, and then you reach a certain amount of body weight. This person has the same, let's say his twin, reduce calories weekly by a bit to reach that same specific weight. Both have same metabolic adaptation. There's no changes in metabolic adaptation just because you reduce your calories slowly. The metabolic adaptation will be
Yeah.
same. There won't be no different. But the only thing that different is hits the heart and mind, how much you can take it. Let's say I reduce my 1,000 calorie, and then I lose weight fast, but I still can work on myself, and then I have a stronger mind, and then I am very strong. I'm very good. Okay, I cannot be
But
in
reducing
thousand.
1,000 calories is still
Yeah, no, no,
a
I
huge,
cannot.
huge
Yeah,
as doubt, lah, bro.
I cannot. If someone can, please let me know. I want to learn from you.
1,000 calories, I can freaking
Yeah,
bet you will binge it the next freaking day.
like I say, if you want to lose weight fast, right, you must be able to take what it takes. right? Because it's going to mess you up very bad. But and you might have more loose skin, more stretch marks if you lose weight fast, and then you might gain back the weight that you lost very fast since there's no habit change and there is no manipulation in your calorie intake. So you are not improving your BMR rate in reverse dieting. You are still in deficit for a very long time. All these different spectrums, like different things you can see when you lose weight, when you and you'll plateau obviously that time you will plateau again.
Yeah.
So,
And
so if
the
you
plateau is where you actually think that you've screwed up big time, because once you reach that, you're like, okay, you cut fast, right? Or you bulk fast,
yeah,
and then you see you reach this plateau too damn fast. Then you're like, oh shit, I'm plateauing now. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
that,
They panic.
yeah,
That point they panic.
you have to scale out, like if you scale out properly you won't plateau. Let's say I
Scale out in
want
what sense, bro?
scale out in the sense of the timeline. Let's say I want to lose, yeah, I want to lose 60 okay, I want to lose 20 kg. I want to lose 20 kg in 3 months, let's say. If I'm saying 3 months,
Okay.
that's 12 weeks, like what, 1 point something kg per week, right? That's a lot. I would say that's a lot.
Mm,
So
that's
you're pushing yourself to reach that point. So what you must do to lose that amount of weight, you have to reduce your calorie a lot. Like you must be in
a
a
lot.
big scale deficit. When you're in big scale deficit, what happens is you will, like I said, you will reduce your need and you will also reduce your BMR and you also reduce your activity factor, everything. So when your BMI is reducing, your metabolic rate reduces. So your calorie intake, calorie also, your baseline is reducing, and then you will pay too fast because there is no way for you to increase your energy expenditure. You already tried your best because you're doing everything fast. So when you scale out to
Yeah.
like 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, like let's say for 20 kg, you have more energy. One, you have more energy. You lift,
Mm,
you lift really good. Like your energy level is high, and then you're building muscle, and then
yeah.
you your weight loss is not very fast, and your BMI is not that badly affected because your metabolic rate is like because you're lifting, because we all know when you lift heavy, when you are
Mm,
lifting at optimal level, you build muscle. If you build muscle, your metabolic rate will be higher compared to a normal person. When
yes.
So this is what make the difference are, like if you deficit very fast you cannot lift that heavy because you're always in deficit. And when you're deficit in slow rate, you have more higher chances to build muscle at a faster rate. Basically you're just recomping your body.
Recompala.
Yeah, you are recomping your body in a deficit but in a slower rate of deficit,
For those who don't actually get it, recomping is just
losing fat and building muscle at the
building a
same time. Yeah,
muscle and losing fat at the same time. Yes, but it's a very slow process. You won't
yeah,
see much difference on the scale. You won't see. You will see slight differences in the mirror, but you'll have to pay attention and you'll have to wait a long period of time because it takes time.
yeah,
It actually takes time, and you have
a
to
lot
be
of time
consistent with
obviously.
it. It's
Everything,
not as easy as when you're cutting or as easy when you're bulking because that time you will see the differences very apparently. Recomping will
very
not
slow.
show as distinguishable changes.
Yeah, very slow. Your weight scale might be the same. The only changes that you see is the body. That's why it's like this weight loss thing is very, how to say, you have to ask individual question for them to act on how they can scale out the plan. Like whatever we say, right? Like
Hmm.
it can be a generalized, a very general advice, very general advice. Like I've why I'm saying this is because we train people, like that's our job. We
Yes.
make people to lose fat. When you make
Yeah.
people to lose fat, you see different kind of mindset. One of my client, he lost 20 kg in 8 weeks.
Oh yeah.
I show you the picture, right?
Yeah. What is his
It,
name?
Gabriel.
Where? Gabriel, Gabriel. Yeah.
He lost 20 kg in that very short period of time. But is it something that everyone should do? No.
No, no. And
His
it's too
deficit
fast.
is too fast and his deficit is very high. And but he can take it and he's still maintaining it.
Salutes, yeah.
You see, it's different for certain people. If I say to a person who always gets, okay, let's say the person have a binge eating problem. You cannot go and ask them to be in that kind of deficit. It
Definitely
definitely
not.
it definitely going to like slash their mental, like their brain might be in two ways.
That's that's me literally every day, lah, bro. அம்மா செஞ்ச சிக்கன் சம்பலா நான் செய்யற சிக்கன் பரட்டலா ஒண்ணுல எண்ணெய் இருக்கும் இன்னொன்னுல எண்ணெய் இருக்காது ஒண்ணுல அதிகமா கேலரிஸ் இருக்கும் இன்னொன்னுல கேலரிஸ் அவ்வளவு இருக்காது ஆனா இதானே நல்லா இருக்கு
If you really look into the plateau also comes under a certain people, like okay, if I'm at 1400 calories, let's say I'm 1400 calories, but I can do more activity, but I'm plateau. So what I'll choose, reduce calorie from food or activity? Obviously I'll go for the activity factor. I will
Yeah,
walk more because I'm
because
someone
for a
who,
male 1400 is generally itself very low.
yeah, generally
It's
is hey,
very very low.
some people 1400 a lot. I gave few clients 1400 is a lot. Even 1200 is a lot for some people.
For male,
No, for female, sorry, not male lah.
female,
Female.
male,
Male always say 1400 very less.
it's very low.
So
Insane.
it's your choice how to break plateau. Simple. You want to reduce calories or you want to increase the activity. So this also involves in the timeline. So how much timeline you giving yourself to lose weight? Your mental, you have to look in on that side. How's your mental? Can you go under 1000, 2000 deficit? Sorry, I cannot. I cannot 1000 deficit. If you want to go ahead, can go ahead. No, I cannot 1000 deficit.
Aku 500 pun susah.
500 pun susah. I reduced 200 to 300 calories only per week.
Cukup lah. That one
200 to,
enough.
yeah, you can maintain the energy. You can lift more. You build muscle. So what else you
Time
want?
for your body to adapt.
Yeah, you the body have a lot of time to adapt. So give the body the time it needs lah. Not
To
everyone.
adapt to that 200, 300 change also, right? It'll take you 2, 3 weeks to actually adapt also. After that,
Yeah, and after they plateau, they give up. Okay, this all lah. I
they
cannot
get
lose more.
extremely panic.
Yeah, they get extremely panic. Okay, what I do? What I do? No, if okay, let me tell you something. If if you are going under fat loss and then you are plateauing, that means it's working. Okay,
Yeah.
relax. Even you can
Just
be in
look at
that.
the next step.
You can be in deficit. The next day you weigh in yourself, you might increase in weight. That's normal. The next day itself, you might drop in 1 kg or 2 kg. It's normal
Yeah.
because and weight because weight scaling depending on a lot of things. Because
Uh,
if you have more fiber in your food, that means you're going to hold more water. And the
yes.
fiber will cause the food to stay in your stomach much more longer. That means you will weigh more also.
A lot of things.
See, this is why one of the reason why people are getting very worried about this plateau thing and everything, because they ask themselves, if person A can lose weight continuously, why I cannot lose? Because person A is not you. That's all.
And they don't look at the big picture, you know.
Yeah,
The
you
thing
have.
is, right,
Hmm,
even if you're in a 200 or 300 calorie deficit, right,
hmm,
because you're going slow, your mind knows already, okay, you've planned it out. After this certain number of weeks, I'm going to cut down another few hundred calories. After this number of certain weeks, you're going to cut down another few hundred calories. But the idea of that, if you did not cut for that, okay, say you first a 200 calorie deficit, and before you cut the next 200 calorie deficit, you will already reach a plateau. Even then, you will reach a plateau. But because you're taking your time with it, you would know what to do. You
Yeah,
would know, okay,
you have more time.
after this, I'm going to cut another 200 calories because I've already reached a point where my body adjusts already. So I need to cut another few 200 calories. But when you are a 1,000 calorie deficit, or even 800, 900, whatever, too much of a calorie deficit,
You don't have anything to do after that.
yeah, you would be so bloody low on your energy that you naturally won't even have enough uh, brain power to actually think.
Yeah,
Your brain juice would be so bloody low.
deficit is quite taxing to the body. A lot of people. It's not only body lah, like mental also.
Yeah.
You have to work, and then you have to watch your work performance. Like you cannot say you are not bodybuilder. You are not a full time bodybuilder. Even myself, I don't consider I am a full time bodybuilder. I train clients. I train clients. I need to watch my gym. I need to watch my client. I need to check with your client.
Yeah.
So I need to do editing. I need to do video. I have a gym. Even I don't consider myself to be this uh, uh, patriotic with this bodybuilding. No, even I cannot do that. You're working at 8 to 5. You're not a full-time fitness person or anything. You just want to lose fat. Why you're putting so much of pressure on yourself?
Even fitness enthusiasts don't do that.
Yeah,
What?
even they have more like a relaxing kind of uh, routine because they know what they're doing and they don't rush into the process.
Yeah.
When you rush into the process, you want to make it as fast as possible. Okay, what you going to do after you reach a specific weight? Are they going to provide you like, okay, you lose 10 kg here, 1 million of price,
அது
take
என்னன்னா
1 million price.
காசு கொடுத்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, என்ன வெயிட் குறைச்சான அடுத்த அடுத்த சாப்பாடு வந்து இலை சாப்பாடு தான். அதுக்கு மட்டும் தான் வெயிட் லாஸ்.
Don't,
I mean, you want
yeah,
to eat.
don't,
Just put that in your calories itself.
yeah, always. No, don't lose weight for others. You want to lose weight for others, it's going to be more taxing on yourself. If you think yourself like, okay, if you're going to put yourself in a position where, okay, I'm going to lose weight and then I'm going to post a picture in Instagram, I can prove to people, no, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. You're degrading yourself. Okay, do it for yourself. No, do it for yourself. Seriously, like literally do it for yourself. Don't do it for others, because when you do it for others, you lose hope. Like literally, when you plateau, you lose like, okay, I cannot do this, I cannot do this. If you do for yourself, you're going to take your time. You won't pressure yourself because you love yourself.
It's because you want to be healthy and live a longer, more quality lifestyle is why you actually should be doing this, not just
Yeah,
simply to.
not simply do for to impress anyone or Instagram. No one cares actually. They're just going to spend 1 or 2 seconds to like on that picture. Just double tap it. That's all. You disappear in that from the lifetime. You're gone from their life. You only caught their attention for 1 to 2 seconds. That's all. What else? For that 1 to 2 seconds, you're going to spend that much of time and money for you to lose weight, is it?
God.
Really, people only care on your progress few seconds.
Yes.
Is it true or not? Like literally very few seconds.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you lost weight, okay, let's say you lost weight, you lost 20 kg. Oh, they'll be impressed. Okay. It might be motivation for them, but that one also for few seconds only for them.
For some people, let's see.
For some people, yeah, very rare. That one also very rare. Say they saw you and then you lost 20 kg, double tap, and then when they meet, if you know them and then you have a mutual friend, they will tell the mutual friend, oh, this guy lose 20 kg, yeah, that's good, very good, that's all, finish. அவ்வளவுதான் முடிஞ்சு. For that, you're going to sacrifice so much of mental health, and then you want to lose weight fast. Why? Why? Why?
எல்லா கொழுப்ஸ், all the கொழுப்ஸ்.
I think this is what we call it as like the goal that you're going to put yourself like. Okay, I'm not going to do for anyone else. I'm just doing it for myself. So I'm going to take it easy. Why I'm telling this is because you need to know that you no need to rush in the process. When you rush in the process, you see you have plateau, you have a lot of things that come into your lifetime, your life, and then you can't do anything about it. So yeah,
பிளாட்டோல ஆரம்பிச்சு எங்கெங்கயோ பேசி,
because it's all interconnected, obviously. Because you plateau fast because you want to lose weight fast. Why you want to lose weight fast? Take your time, lah. And I would suggest
so much of learning process, man. There's so
yeah,
much of learning process.
There's a lot you can learn throughout this journey, throughout this fat loss process. You learn this, and then this learning, this fitness fat loss thing, you're going to learn, and then you're going to pass to your next generation. You're going to
It's
pass
not
it to
just that, even for yourself. The more time you take to learn, the longer you're going to keep that knowledge, and the easier it is to actually make it a lifestyle, because you would have understanding of that knowledge. You would know, okay,
because it's
calories,
interesting to learn
what it means.
Yeah.
You know calories, what it means. And by the time you actually lose the weight, right, you would know a bowl of rice is how many calories.
Yeah.
You know, when you put that rice on the plate, you know how many ladles of curry you want to put on the plate before you all that you're going to know by not just by heart, by understanding. You're going to literally look at that and say, okay, this is that many calories. If you can do that, right, it is going to be so easy to your lifestyle.
So don't pressure yourself to lose weight fast. That might cause you to plateau. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's wrap up for this episode.
Yeah, bro.
So wrapping up, few key points that you should go for when you plateau in weight loss is don't rush into the process. Lift weights. So reduce calories slowly. Increase the timeline of your weight loss. And then last one is don't compare. Yeah. Don't compare. Just because person, yeah, person A, just because they lost 20 kg in 1 week doesn't mean you have to do also.
Bro, வேணாம் bro. 20 kg in 1 week, முடியாது bro.
Yeah, that day I saw in Behind Woods one guy posted, you know Behind Woods, right?
Yeah.
Behind Woods, they interviewed this one of the trainer that he promised 1 kg is 1 week is 7 kg. I even commented on his post.
That's 1 kg per day.
Yeah.
That's completely unhealthy. What the hell?
You no need to eat lah. Starve yourself entire your lifetime. That's all. Some people preaching this kind of things is what making me angry.
That's ridiculous, you know. 7 kg per week. What the hell?
உன்னால முடியுமா? என்னால முடியாது. I don't want. Even if I can also, I don't want. I don't want to lose that much of weight in my lifetime in a week.
Exactly. What the hell is the point? In a week.
Okay, guys. I think that's all for this podcast. Sorry if I've spoken anything wrong. No, like sometimes sometimes I tell the truth directly to some like people is in face like, no, you can't lose this much of weight. This is what reality is. It will hurt some people. No, they were like, no, I thought I can do this much of weight. Cannot. So yeah, that's why I'm asking sorry for.
I actually feel you, bro. I actually feel you.
Yeah. So So, guys, thanks for listening, and do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. And also, don't forget to subscribe the channel, and then in Spotify also you can subscribe us. Thank you.
Yes.
Signing
Thank
off,
you.
SK.
And Ruben.